What is like to try a freshly baked croissant for the first time, to run through a lavender field, to see the Eiffel Tower? Amelia doesn't know that this is France. For her, it's just a new smell of grass, a new taste of unripe grapes, new sounds of street musicians. Every day is her first impression of the world, a world that constantly changes outside the window of her home, while comfort, her favorite toys, and mom and dad are always there for her. We are a family from California, traveling around the world in our Orbita van. We drove across the United States from coast to coast and shipped the van to England. After 11 days of traveling through Scotland, we continued our journey to France, crossing La Manche by train.
Welcome to France!
Bienvenue en France.
As soon as we drove off the train, we felt a pleasant taste of France. We don't have a plan, just the desire to eat well, enjoy the beauty around us, and warm up in the sun after cold and rainy Scotland. The northwestern coast of France is called Normandy. It's known for several iconic places. The cliffs of Etretat, white arches dropping straight into the ocean. Mont Saint-Michel, an island abbey that turns into a fortress surrounded by the sea at the high tide. And the charming Norman towns with traditional half-timbered houses. Let's start from the beginning. Here it is, the most famous cliff in France, with a shape that resembles an elephant. Or even several cliffs, which you can see once you climb to the top. We decided that an electric bike was the best way to get up there with Amelia. The view from above was simply amazing. Being here during the golden hour was the perfect decision. By sunset, we were already at the restaurant, eating traditional French mussels and fries. Our choice of restaurant wasn't accidental. The playground right next to our table was the perfect recipe for a calm dinner. Amelia played nearby, running back to the table from time to time for another bite, while Dennis and I enjoyed our dinner with a glass of Chablis. In Etretat, you can not only enjoy the dramatic cliffs, but also visit a whimsical garden. The three of us wandered through its green labyrinths like children, past living sculptures, curves, shadows, and mirrors. sophisticated adults chase beautiful locations, while Amelia is happy with the simplest things. Eating plums straight from the tree, splashing in a little bath under the open sky, sitting on a pony or mooing in a cowshed. It's probably the meaning of travel, not to look for the perfect place, but simply to be together and live for real. Mont Saint-Michel is another location for a sophisticated viewer. A medieval abbey rises on an island surrounded by ocean water. It looks magical. It reminded me of the castle from the Disney intro. When we said we had no plan, we meant no strict plan. We do have a plan. To be in Provence in about 3 weeks to catch blooming lavender. And right after that, to go up into the French Alps. Whether we caught the lavender and what gem we found in the Alps, we will show you a little later in this video. And here are those half-timbered houses, a true symbol of Normandy. Their feature is the wooden frame visible from the outside. The spaces between the beams were filled with a mix of clay, straw and lime. Cheap, but warm and strong. They have stood for centuries, slightly tilted but alive, just like Normandy itself. A new day, new adventure. I have to say our breakfasts in France have noticeably changed. Baguette, foie gras and croissant have become not a luxury, but a norm on our table. Waking up this morning, we suddenly realized that our road to Provence goes through Paris. Even though we had already been to Paris before and did not plan to go there by when this time, something told us we should go. And we were right. It's amazing how much the city has changed in recent years. After the Olympic Games, we noticed cleaner streets, more bike lanes, trendy places and modern art installations.
Амелия, ты что, в Париже? Да?
Bienvenue à Paris!
We left the van in the nearest parking lot to the Eiffel Tower and went to explore the city on bicycles. The weather was gorgeous, finally warm, feeling like summer. It's July after all. We were happy like children and enjoyed the splashes of the fountain.
Paris, Paris. Oh, rien de rien.
Paris in the evening is just as beautiful. The illumination and the vibe of the city are inspiring. The city lives both day and night. After enjoying the walk, we returned home and decided to stay for the night right in the parking lot, especially since the view from our windows was directly of the Eiffel Tower. Our cozy 5-star hotel with the best views anywhere on the planet. But Vanlife is not always romantic. There are days when you need to take care of everyday things. Buy groceries, fill up with water, do the laundry. Doing laundry in Europe is actually very simple. Self-service laundromats at gas stations and car washes made especially for travelers. The machines are modern and take Apple Pay. My God, how convenient and how annoying the old coin-operated ones are. That's just the last century. Campgrounds with self-check-in in France are just as convenient. At the entrance, there is a machine by the gate where you pay by card and drive in, choosing any free spot. Sorry, our American friends, but cash-in envelope system is also last century. Welcome to Chablis, a small town in Burgundy surrounded by vineyard-covered hills. One of the most famous white wines in the world, Chablis, made from Chardonnay grapes, is born here. My personal favorite. Ending up here was completely unexpected, and that's the beauty of it. We are not in a hurry, we just follow the road, and life keeps surprising us. It's time to give French cuisine the attention it deserves. French cuisine is all about the sauce. The sauce takes the lead, not the meat. Our favorite dish in France became beef bourguignon, beef stewed in red wine. To feel like real French people, one day we decided to cook this dish in our own kitchen. We bought meat, Burgundian red wine, and a small selection of French delicacies for our aperitivo. To get the coolest experience possible, we parked our home right in the middle of the vineyards. And the magic began. The kind of moment that makes us love Vanlife. The precious time together. Just the three of us, in silence alone with nature, is priceless. This is the true Burgundy. So peaceful and quiet here. It smells delicious.
Бух.
Amelia plays outside, explores the world, tastes unripe grapes from the vine. In moments like this, time slows down. You start to feel the moment, notice the small details, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin.
Amelia, Amelia.
Cooking beef bourguignon took us more than 4 hours and had already gotten dark. We put Amelia to bed and sat down to eat outside with the soft lights of the sleepy city in front of us. We love Europe not only for its amazing food and nature, but also for its architecture. The towns here are so charming, like something out of a children's fairy tale. Small towns are a special love. Narrow streets, flowers on the windows, art galleries. Each town is unique and has its own charm. You want to take pictures on every corner, admire every detail, and not rush anywhere. Sometimes a journey brings challenges and even real danger. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It all started very well. We reached Provence. Provence is not only lavender fields, it's also the azure coast of France. We checked into a campground and spent the evening soaking in the warm sunlight and the rather cool sea. We ended the day by watching a movie on the projector outside the van.
Mama.
I have already said that life keeps surprising us. we had spent another carefree day at the beach, and by the evening we smelled smoke in the air. It turned out that a strong forest fire had broken out just 10 miles away. A strong wind was blowing in our direction, spreading the fire at great speed. Behind us was the sea, in front of us the fire. We felt cornered.
Plan A, to stay here as long as we can, and if it is a really danger, I think we can drive our van towards the cliff, towards the sea, and I think we can just
Break the fence?
drive over the fence and stay next to the cliff, and it will be approximately 150 feet from the nearest tree or bushes, and I think it's probably gonna be safe, but this is in the worst case scenario.
We were afraid of getting stuck in traffic, so we didn't leave the campground right away. But in the end, we decided to evacuate. We live minimally, but abundantly. It feels like everything that really matters has feet on 4 wheels. It was hot in Provence, not only because of the fire. The thermometer showed 95 Fahrenheit. After just 30 minutes outside, we hurried into the van to cool down under the air conditioner.
So good.
Here in Valençole, our lavender journey began. It had always been my dream to see endless fields of purple lavender with my own eyes. And we were lucky to be here at what we seemed like the perfect time, or maybe not quite. Our disappointment was huge when we saw the cut bushes. Had we really missed it by just a couple of days? But if you keep looking, you eventually find. So we went to look for lavender. And we found it. Even though the flowers were already a bit dry and not as bright as in Instagram photos, we were truly happy. Dreams should come true. Celebrate life. Don't wait for a better time. The best time is today. As you can see, the French can teach us a love of life and how to turn simple routines like harvesting lavender into a celebration. Dennis also had a dream that we fulfilled on this trip through France, to ride in one of the most famous bike parks in the world, Ligier. When Dennis was 17 and started cycling professionally, he already knew about Ligier and its famous riders, who were his idols at that time. And now he is here. Isn't that a miracle? We love mountains very much, probably even more than the sea or the ocean. Mountains are unique. No two I like. Their shape, height, color and structure are never the same, and that's their charm. They change with the season and even with the time of day. Mountains are like living canvas, always creating new landscapes. And the Alps are an artist on the level of Claude Monet. We have seen a lot and traveled to many places. But the Alps remain our favorite mountains on this tiny planet. And here is the true gem of the French Alps, Lake Sainte-Croix. We accidentally found this lake on Google Maps and decided that we definitely had to ride a subboard here. A narrow gorge with blue water near the Galetas Bridge looked incredible even in the photos. But we didn't dare get on a subboard together without life jackets, so I went to check it out on my own.
Unexpected warm water.
When I paddled into the gorge and saw it, I knew Dennis and Amelia simply had to see it too. An hour later, we rented an electric boat and went there all together. Looking back, it's hard to believe we have already been on the road for over 2 months. We do not have usual walls, our home moves, but the feeling of home is always with us. Our bicycles, high-quality pillows, custom mattresses, full kitchen where we can cook our favorite dishes, hot shower, all of it is with us in any corner of the world. Will Amelia remember that she traveled around the world with her parents when she grows up? We don't know, but the experience she gets on this journey will stay with her for her whole life. Subscribe to our channel and travel with us. Next, we are heading to Switzerland, Italy, Russia, Mongolia, and China. Stay tiny, stay curious, immerse yourself in nature, explore endlessly. Don't miss the next episode. Let's keep discovering our tiny planet together.